I just got back from Dave and Buster's with my daughter, and my leg has ballooned up on me, and it's a little bit of a problem. And as soon as I get in the house, I'm going to set up and undress my leg and figure out what to do next. So I've been absent from this page for the last couple of weeks because I don't really know how to equate what's been happening in my life into an entertaining way that would project to you guys. But what I'm learning is not every skit has to be entertaining, so I'm just going to have to be honest with you guys. At the end of this month, I'm going to be getting gastric bypass surgery. That's not something I'm sharing with people on my regular Facebook page. Only the people who follow me on this channel are going to know that. So if you're following me on this channel and you're also on my Facebook wall, only a few people know it. I'm getting the weight loss surgery, and I've been kind of dealing with the fact that I need it. So today, my mother was supposed to go to Dave & Buster's with my daughter and meet a friend of mine there, and they were going to let their kids play. The friend didn't show up, and my mom, I went to go hang out, and when the friend didn't show up, my mother and I had to alternate playing with my daughter. And it was in those moments that I'm alternating playing with my daughter, and I would take her to play some games, come back, sit down. My mom would take her to play some games, come back, she rests. And having to alternate playing with my daughter, it really hit me how bad I've gotten. That's not her fault that I have to rest and she wants to play. It's no way to live. So, lymphedema or not, I'm getting a gastric bypass surgery. I've spent years looking for somebody who would do the surgery for me, and I had to travel far out of state to get it. More on that later. But the really pressing issue right now is that while running back and forth at Dave & Buster's, my leg started to swell up. Then, once I got in the car and drove home, it started to swell up even more. So now, you're about to see how my leg looks. I wish I had taken a picture of it before I wrapped it this morning. When I wrapped it this morning, it was nice and tight. But this is 8 hours of being on my feet. What it does. This right here, you know how in the blooper video with for lack of a better term, my stepdaughter, it's not my stepdaughter, but whatever. You see how she touched my leg and it was real jiggly? None of that today. None of that. Go look at the bloopers video and look at how soft my leg was. None of that. This thing is a brick. This part up here, that was this part that was in the reduction kit, it's not soft. It's movable, but this is not soft. It's also very hard. This is very hard. This is very hard. It's a problem. It's a huge, huge problem. So tomorrow, it wasn't my plan, but I'm going to have to be off my leg. It is Saturday. And I'm going to have to be off of my leg for the rest of the weekend. I'm going to put this video up either tonight or tomorrow. I'm not going to play around with this one. Going forward, I will start giving you more frequent updates because people have been asking for more frequent updates. I don't want to bombard you guys. I'm still mixing the last rap video, and that's going to be the last previous video. Everything else after that's going to be forward. I was hoping to be able to use the pump this weekend. That was my hope. But there's not a chance my leg is going to fit in the pump this big. So I'm going to be drinking lots of water. I'm probably going to burn 3 or 4 days on a liquid diet to see if I can push some liquid out. I don't want to do too many on the liquid diet because I know I'm going to have to go on the liquid diet before the surgery. I don't know how far out they want me to do it, but however far it is, a liquid diet is nothing to me. If they told me they wanted me to start today and go for the next 3 weeks, I would do it. So that's me giving you an update, an open and honest update. I will be getting with you guys later on, man. And going forward, you're going to see a lot more content from me. Oh, man. Like, I dread having to get back up. I dread it. Oh, God. So freaking big. When I walk up on the camera, you're going to really see how big this thing is. It's hard to tell from this distance because I'm a big guy, but this thing is big. It's its own seat on the couch.
This is the Her House Podcast. That's my daddy.